From the maker of the 4-2-4 tactic we covered the other day comes the simply titled 4-3-3. Let's jump in. Now, do you have a tactic you want us to test? Please leave us a comment below. Let us know where we can find it and how to download it, and we'll happily do it. Jump on our Facebook group. Let us know there as well. We would love to get more involvement. Try and find more tactics to run through instead of having to scour the wonderful Steam Workshop that generally doesn't have a lot these days, especially no descriptions, no anything, just names. So definitely jump down below. Let us know what you want to see, and we'd love to cover it. But today is called the 4-3-3. It is from fc.cadoni. Like I said, we've covered his 4-2-4 before. In this version, the key attributes are listed on the Steam Workshop. I'm not going to run through it all. Recruit players with positive personality, e.g. model citizen again. Media handling style, unflappable, evasive, reserve. I don't know if that makes any difference to a tactic, but definitely check it out. He's got a little bit of information on the Steam Workshop, so you can find out a little bit more of the key attributes you want to take a look at in your players. But we are going to start off with the tactic itself. Sweeper, keeper, and defend. Wing backs on the left and right. You can see there are some individual instructions. Ball playing defenders in the center spots. DM up front. Box to box in front of them with a CM next to them in attack. An inside forward on both sides. Left side attack, right side is support. And an advanced forward in attack up front. Balanced mentality, in possession, attacking with a standard, approach plays pass into space, passing directness is shorter, tempo is higher, low crosses and run at defense. In transition, counter press, counter, distribute quickly and roll it out. And then out of possession, a high press line of engagement, standard defensive line, trigger press much more often, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, and get stuck in. Now, how did it do for our three teams of Liverpool, Aston Villa, and Ipswich Town in the championship? Well, you can see Liverpool in third place, not bad, 84 points. They definitely are about where their baseline is. Aston Villa in fifth is a fantastic spot. 71 points is definitely higher than general. Unfortunately, though, attacking-wise, 84 goals for Liverpool is just tied with Manchester United. You like to see them a little bit higher than usual, but Aston Villa 66, not too bad. Liverpool's schedule, you can see their cup run looks pretty nice. EFL Cup all the way to the final, unfortunately losing out to Aston Villa, 2-2 in penalties. So that definitely means Aston Villa, you get a trophy. Their cup run, or the FA Cup run, unfortunately loses out in the semifinals against Crystal Palace 1-2. But their one and only trophy this season does come in the Europa League final against Sparta Prague, 4-0, an absolute thrashing, beating Real Sociedad, Ludogorets, Razgrad, and Feyenoord. Not the strongest of teams, but a fantastic final. You get your first trophy. And as we look at the competitions, as you can see, they've had a fairly good season, no question about it. Just in terms of the points and everything, it is kind of baseline to what we generally see in these tactics. Checking out Liverpool's squad, as you can see, 22 goals for Salah and Nunez. McAllister with 20. That's a fantastic tally. Assist-wise, 19 for Salah. Szoboszlai with 18. Several with 10 assists apiece. And then Salah with a 7.40 average rating. That is fantastic. Aston Villa's cup run doesn't look all that impressive until you see... we already know they won the cup final against Liverpool 2-2 in penalties. There's just so few greens here. FA Cup third round, though, is why, because you're out immediately 1-5 against Arsenal. That's a tough one. But cup final, you get a trophy. Unfortunately, no trophy number 2. You lose out again. As always, Fiorentina just drops you out in the semifinals of the Conference League. And there you go. One trophy, though. That is good and in the books. And as we look at the competitions, again, Aston Villa had a pretty nice season, at least in the Premier League. They did get the Carabao Cup winner. So overall, a pretty good season for them. As we look at Aston Villa's squad, 28 goals for Ollie Watkins, with T. Elemans coming in second with 14. 19 assists for Diaby, Digne with 12. Average rating 7.18 for Moussa Diaby, 7.09 for Leon Bailey. Not too bad. Data Hub showing some strong attacking side numbers. You can see fantastic. Dribbling is right up there. So definitely we're going to see dribbling in the Premier League stats. Team defending is fantastic as well. Aston Villa, slightly less numbers, but still overall a very well done season. Premier League stats are a little bit spotty. As you can see, most goals, Liverpool with 84, tied for Manchester United. Aston Villa all the way down in 5th with 66. Fewest shots against, both are there. Most possession, absolutely nobody. Most dribbles, though, Liverpool was 742, Aston Villa was 710. Fewest conceded. You do have Liverpool up in 2nd, Aston Villa all the way in 6th. Most shutouts, very close as well. Tackles, Aston Villa are up there. Best pass completion, nobody. Most shots for Liverpool with 674 at the tops. Very nicely done. As we switch over to Ipswich Town in the championship, you can see 9th place, unfortunately, out of playoff contention, but you got 74 goals for. Yeah, definitely not anywhere near what we've seen before from them. 73 points. Not the greatest of seasons. It's basically where they should be ending up anyway. Schedule-wise, EFL Cup second round, 0-0 in penalties out against Salford. And then FA Cup fourth round replay, 0-1 against Crystal Palace. Brandon Williams getting sent off in the 90th. That's not good. Competitions-wise, as you can see, they didn't end up very well. I mean, you don't expect much from the Cups, but overall, 9th place. They're generally supposed to be around 10th, so not the worst season of all, but you still hope to be a little higher in the table. Squad-wise, Hurst with 19 goals, 10 for Chaplin and Broadhead. Assist-wise, nobody in double digits. Leif Davis, Connor Chaplin and Broadhead all with 7. And then only 1 in the green, and that's only 8 plus 18 appearances. 705 for Janoy Donasian. Sorry, gonna butcher that. But only 1 in the green. Some close, but not close enough. Stats-wise, not gonna see them here much. Few shots against, though. 346, tops of the league. But everywhere else, you get most dribbles made halfway through. Same with fewest conceded. Most shutouts all the way at the bottom. Most tackles won midway, 1075. Best pass completion, nobody. Most shots, I mean, Ipswich Town is in there for most shots for 639. But overall, I wouldn't say it's the greatest of seasons. To recap, Aston Villa had a pretty good season with 71 points in 5th place, getting Champions League spots. However, Liverpool and Ipswich Town kind of doing a baseline for what they're expected to get. So overall, I think you could definitely improve if you did your own tactics, your tactical changes, your own training shouts, your own transfers, things like that. I definitely think you could get a few more points, get into second at least. Manchester United only at 86 points. You're only 6 off from the top from Man City. So I think you could definitely do a little bit better than what we've shown here. But that is it for me, 7FM for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Don't forget to leave your own tactics and things you want to see down below. And we'll talk to you next time. Take care and enjoy.